time for the Straight Up Wrestling Show.
What's up, everybody? It's HBT with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. I'm here with my man, Christopher Burton.
People's Podcast. What's going on, y'all?
And guys, we are live at Haywood Mall in Greenville, South Carolina. We're going to talk about Monday Night Raw that's coming on tonight, and we will be on at 8 o'clock tonight. Christopher Burton
I'll be a little late. I got a family event to Zoom on to attend, but I will be on after that's over.
Yeah, so we will be on, man, hey, at 8 o'clock. It will start at 8 o'clock, and we'll be talking about it. But we're going to talk about Monday Night Raw tonight, guys. Let me go ahead. I got something to do here, but just give me a minute. Sorry about that. You guys see my finger?
Hey, I got something to say.
Man. Goodness sake, let me turn it around. It's going to be a lot easier to do it this way for right now. But
Comments, man.
Okay, there we go. Thanks, Chris. All right, I see Lucas is in the house. Okay, yeah, go ahead and throw that. Okay, all right, Lucas in the house. We see Christine Saucy Girl is in the house.
What's happening?
All right, but yeah, we're gonna try to we just keep it that way.
Yeah, that'd be easy.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, let me turn it around, man, because you got the speaker over there. So,
okay. All right.
Yeah, go ahead and talk a little bit, Chris.
All right. So we're gonna talk about Raw a little bit, man. It's gonna be on 8 o'clock tonight.
Oh yeah.
And like Harry said, we will be on 8 o'clock tonight. I'll be a little late. Like I said, I got a Zoom going on.
I hate when it does that, but yeah, some reason that Siri will keep on coming in, and it'll, think you making a call or something.
That crazy Apple boy.
But yeah, we will be on, like Chris said, tonight. We will be on at 8 o'clock, but Chris will be a little late because he has a family event that's happening at 8 o'clock. Didn't think about that, but hey,
it hit me at the last minute. If you want to know, one of my cousins is in the military. His unit is getting deployed to Iraq, so we're gonna have a family prayer gathering meeting or something for him, and that's what we'll be doing. But after that's over, I will be on it.
All right, who was that before Christine then? Like Zach or somebody?
Yeah, Zach Minger.
Zach Mingo? That's what I thought it was. Okay. All right, appreciate Zach Mingo coming in.
Minger.
Zach Minger. Okay. Zach Minger coming in. Appreciate you coming.
That thing's too sensitive, boy.
Yeah, it is. That doggone Siri thing. I hate it. Sorry about that, everybody. But yes, we're gonna talk about these Monday night, everything going on Monday Night Raw. But before that, look, hey, we haven't been on basically this whole week besides Monday night. We was on for Monday Night Raw. I did finally get to watch Money in the Bank, and like I said, Chris and I, we was on for Monday night. No, we wasn't. No, we were not on for Monday night.
This is the first time since since the first of this month we've been on.
Yeah, but basically, what did you think about Money in the Bank, man? Straight up. I mean, the whole product, as far as just give me your final thought on it.
It was funny, man. It was funny because you got Lyra Valkyrie trying to be hard, even though she lost the belt.
Right.
Trying to look like the tough guy. You got Becky Lynch up here Monday getting attacked by Bayley.
Mm-hmm.
You got Solo and Money in the Bank making fun of everybody. I mean, it was funny, man. I think I gave it a C rating, so about
3. Yeah, I had it a 3. It may could have scooted over to 3.5, but basically a 3. It was an okay pay-per-view. I did like the ending. I think I did. I wrote it down. I think I said I did like the ending a little bit.
Coming in there.
Yeah, I did like that. But hey, they got to capitalize on it. And from what I heard about Friday night,
he did it
SmackDown.
Again.
From what some of the people that I respect, they say they have no direction. They don't know where they want to go with it, but we'll see what happens. Hey, it just got started up.
We'll see what happens.
And
then the greatest thing happened Monday night. No Yeet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No
Monday
Yeet.
night, Gunther took back the title off of Jey Uso.
I loved it, man. I loved every minute of it. Man, I was dancing around the house, throwing confetti everywhere, man. It was like my Eagles won the Super Bowl all over again.
Hey, look.
It was beautiful, man. It was beautiful.
I'm glad Gunther got his title back, but they.
Are you really? Are you really?
Yeah, I am. I mean, I am, but I look. I still see it two ways. Jey Uso should have been able to hold on to that title a little bit longer. He looked very weak, man. Did you look? I mean, looking at the match, it just looked very weak. But they tried to make him look strong against Gunther, and that made Gunther look like he wasn't as good as he actually is.
They had to find a happy medium.
I know, but man, it just. I'm like, okay, if Jay can't put together a better match than he did in that match, then Gunther should have dominated him like crazy.
But then you had more people upset, though.
I know people would have been upset.
Even more.
Yeah, but man, you cannot rectify. You can't rectify Gunther being this monster that they put him out to be by having a match like that. Exactly. And Jey Uso, it made him look like, hey, he had no business being that type of champion. It made him look like he was a TV champion. And I'm talking about a TV champion, not for somebody like Jim Crockett's Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling, which that was the world TV champion. I'm talking about a TV champion on a lower regional product like the Central States or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Not even Georgia Championship Wrestling or Florida Championship
Oregon,
Wrestling.
bro.
Yeah, somebody like, Portland, Oregon or something. It had to be one of them lower regions.
Portland
they had some good wrestling there too.
But they just wasn't big.
Yeah, they wasn't Mid-Atlantic. They wasn't Georgia Championship Wrestling. Wasn't Florida Championship
They
Wrestling.
wasn't Texas.
Yeah, it wasn't Texas, world class championship wrestling or Pacific Northwest out in Hawaii. It wasn't that type. I'm saying, outside of Dutch Mantell and Roddy Piper, who did they really have?
Nobody I know.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, they really wasn't top notch, but Portland did put on some pretty good cards. So I will give them that. But
I was happy. Me personally, I was really happy that he lost, man.
Yeah, because
I loved it, man.
Hey, and look, it's not shocking because if you look at Monday Night Raw,
I'm gonna tell you, I got pleasure out of everybody's pain, man. I sent Harry something about a guy. He got the World Heavyweight Championship, got the Jey Uso plates on there. He up there taking them off, and on the background you hear some woman crying and hollering and screaming, and I was loving it. I was loving every minute of it. And I sent it to Harry, and I was laughing, and I was like, see, even, like I said, Triple H even said in an interview with his own wife, Stephanie McMahon, on ESPN, Stephanie's Place. Triple H even said, yeah, Jay ain't the most technical guy. He ain't the best wrestler. He only got a few moves that he can only do so well. But he's the most popular, so that's why we did it.
Yeah, wow.
So it wasn't because of his skill. It was just because he was the most popular, hottest thing at the time.
Yeah, and that's what I talked about, and I did a short on it, and even talked about it in shows. And, there's some people that, on TikTok, there's some people, on YouTube, and how in the world can you say that Jay don't deserve it and stuff like that and trying to downplay his skills? Hey man, the truth is in the pudding. And plus, like Chris said, Triple H went ahead and said what he said, that hey, it wasn't because he was the most skilled, it was because he's the most popular. And that's what WWE, that's their focus right now. But they actually did the right thing by putting it back on Gunther. Now, Gunther is one of these guys who can bring in money year after year after year, because you want to see somebody.
If you use them right.
If you use them right, yeah. You want to see somebody take down that monster, but you got to use him right. But if
you have Gunther like he was in NXT Europe,
yeah. Oh heck yeah.
That Gunther right there, he would be perfect as a heavyweight champion. Because like you said, you can have somebody like a Sami Zayn,
yeah,
Jey Uso, or somebody of that caliber that can carry the title, but will put on a good fight with Gunther.
Exactly.
And make it look like, okay, I'm trying to take this monster down, but I can't. But they've made Gunther look so human and so regular now.
Yeah.
That it's really not too much of a fear factor anymore.
That's true. Like, I mean, because if you can have Ilya Dragunov, say if he comes back, Ilya Dragunov is just this monster. Smaller guy, but he's a monster. He just beat the living crap out of this version of Gunther. And nobody would complain about it because Gunther does not look like that unstoppable monster anymore.
And even in Europe, WWE Europe, they had some wars, man.
Yeah, they did. Big
they
time.
Was amazing, but the matches were great.
Yeah, they was great. And you know what? After each match, Gunther still looked like that unstoppable monster. Even when in NXT, Braun Breaker defeated Gunther, Gunther still looked like that unstoppable monster. People bypassed it because how great Braun Breaker is. And that's another thing, too. You got to use Braun Breaker right. Putting him with Paul Heyman is great, outstanding, but you definitely got to use him right. I do like what they did with how Braun attacked Monday night. But then again, you had, what's the name come out? Who was that? Was it LA Knight? Came out on Braun's attack, I think Monday night, or whatever. I can't exactly remember all of it. Magnum's in the house. We'll see you, Mag. Appreciate you coming in.
Mag?
But yeah, Christopher Burton's going to go ahead and get the comments.
All right. Charity's in the building, man. He says howdy.
What's going on, Charity? Lucas.
Lucas says 3 more days till it's B-Day.
Okay.
Christine Saucy's in the building. She says, hey guys, long time no see.
Yes.
Our girl Alma Clark's in the building.
Alma, what's
Alma
going on?
Says, what's up, Harry? Chris, how y'all doing this afternoon? I'm doing pretty good. Resting up some before I go cook dinner. Been through some bad weather yesterday. Morning, very heavy rain and wind, B90.
Yeah, prayers for your area, Alma. Definitely
Zach
prayers.
Minger says, hello, everyone.
What's going on, Zach?
Christine Saucy says, looking good, gents. Well, thank you.
Appreciate that, Christine.
Alma says, what's up, everyone? Bootylicious baddie trick, baby.
All right, Alma.
She's back, y'all. She's
yeah,
back.
Yeah.
Lucas says, 4 days till it's B-Day.
Okay.
And then he says, Lucas says, can you read our comments? We're getting to it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Alma says, wish I had some chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, my drink is holding up though.
I just had some. I had a funny story.
But I didn't eat any. Chris ate.
Here's a funny thing, funny story. Before I made my order at Chick-fil-A, I ran into a guy that I went to high school with and middle school with, so I've known him over 30 years. Didn't know he was out here. I put in my order. I had to pay my bill, so your boy's broke. I'm just your boy's tapped out. Yeah, I paid the bills. So I've got my Chick-fil-A app on my phone. I'm like, I'm gonna use my points. Give me some nuggets and some fries. I got enough points. I can get both of them for free, and I'm good. Well, usually what I would do, I get a 12-piece large fry, large lemonade. That's my usual. What happens? I get a 12-piece, use my points for free, get a large fry, points for free. Tried to put the lemonade on. Didn't have enough money. I was like, okay, I took it off. I put my order in. It came out like $1.50 or something like that. That's all I had to basically pay. It was like $1.50. So I paid that. I go get my order. They gave me a large lemonade, and I had 2 orders of large fries along with my nuggets that I really didn't pay for. So I think my boy hooked me up.
His boy was in the back checking, making sure that they hooked him up, that they took care of him.
So it's funny that you say something about Chick-fil-A, and plus you can see it in the background too.
Oh yeah,
it's right there.
Yeah,
it's right there. Yeah, it's right there.
All right, but yeah. So what we're talking about? We're talking about Braun Breaker. We're talking about Gunther, and talking about his everything that he brings to the table. We're talking about what Jey Uso. It's not over for Jey Uso. Jey Uso has his brother. They can definitely get those guys back together and get them guys in the tag team scene, and they are going to be just fine. We know that. We done seen him win championships over and over, and he's outstanding as a tag team wrestler. So hey, that's what we want to enjoy watching him doing is tag team wrestling. But hopefully, man, they can get everything going right with this single scene, and we're gonna see what happens with John Cena going forward. But Chris, let's go ahead and talk about this card tonight, buddy.
All right, man. Let me go.
And then we'll get back to the comments. Go ahead if you got another comment.
Oh yeah, I had some more comments.
Okay.
Let me finish up the comments. All right, so AJ Scales is in the building, man. He says,
"What's up, AJ?"
He says Harry and Chris on Monday Night Raw is on live tonight, plus Gunther's new heavyweight champion. Yes, he is.
Gunther the new heavyweight champion, so congratulations. And one thing I'll say about Gunther winning that championship, look, I saw Monday night, Money in the Bank. When I was looking at Money in the Bank, you could see that the fans are wet, what is it?
They wouldn't stop.
Yeah, okay, they was in shock, but I'm saying you can see the fandom is falling off with the Gunther, the chant for the Yeet thing, all that is dying down a little bit.
Oh yeah.
To me, it's been dying down ever since Greenville. Greenville was the last big one. Everybody in Greenville just went crazy, but it seemed like it's been waning down a little bit.
And you can go back and look at it on YouTube.
Yeah.
On
Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah, Netflix. And you can see. And like I said, that wasn't even the biggest.
Rocking.
That wasn't even the biggest one.
It wasn't the one that we had before that.
The one before that?
Yeah.
Now, that was insanity.
That SmackDown, that was crazy.
That was insanity.
Last year. That was crazy. And that one in Paris, not Paris, but that one in France, wherever they was at.
Yeah.
In France, and that one in Greenville, that SmackDown that we had. Those were the biggest. Those was the hardest that I've seen, those Yeet chants. And the last one we had in Greenville was really good.
It was good.
But ever since then, it's been waning off, and I've seen other podcasters who I said, they be like, this thing is dying off. You just see kids and a few women, not as many men is doing that as much as they were. And you can tell Monday night it was too. But yeah, that's been dying. So they took it off they took it off at the right time. They probably should have extended it a little bit more, but hey, they did what they did, and I think everything's going to work out.
And we're going to see what Jay got to say tonight, because I'm sure he's going to be there.
Oh yeah. I did see his dad. His dad pretty pissed off about the whole situation.
Oh yeah, Rikishi upset.
Yeah,
he upset, man. Man, if it was up to Rikishi, man, every Samoan or anybody akin to him would have a belt.
Yeah.
If it was up to him.
And I tell you what, he has an explanation of why they should have the belt too. I guarantee it. And I mean, and if they don't have a title, then there's an excuse that the WWE is making for them not to have a title, because they're the greatest athletes in the world,
according to him.
According to Rikishi.
Man. All right, Magnum's in the building. Says greetings, Harry and Chris. What's up, man?
What's up, Mag?
All right. Alma says, what's up, AJ Scales? Mag, what's up, y'all?
All right, Alma.
Mag says, greetings, Alma. Alma says, any updates on Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega? Both are injured.
Yeah, they both injured.
Last Wednesday,
I forgot about that.
Dynamite. Oh, wow.
I have no clue. I did not watch that match. I just read about it. But I'm going to go back and check that out. But I heard they both got they're pretty injured.
Oh,
wow. Legit. Yeah, they're pretty injured. So that's crazy. I don't know how far did they try to go. But these guys, man, they got to take care of their bodies. And they don't have to, just because Tony Khan said, hey, man, we got to do this, we got to do that.
Lay it all out.
Yeah, lay it all out to get the fans, to generate more fan interest. You don't have to do all that, because, man, these guys done pulled out everything from the kitchen sink, done pulled out everything out of the shed to try to get more people interested in it, and it's not working. So you got to protect yourself. You can't do that.
Yeah. Almost says, Max says, that free advertising Chris got some free extra fries.
Heck yeah.
Hey, man, it was good too, man. I am stuffed.
Heck yeah.
All right. Shad Van Dam, my Oos in the building, says greetings.
What's up, Oos?
Haters. Hey, you already know how I am, man. I said that from day one. I have not waned. I have not changed my lane. I have not changed my opinion.
Chris,
from day one, I was not with it.
Yeah, he's hated it from day one, man. And look, it's not that I know Jay's your man. It's not that we don't like Jay Uso. I love Jay Uso and Jimmy. But, man, Jay, as the world champion,
it was very subpar.
Yeah.
It was very subpar, man.
But the whole thing is, we expected it to be subpar, but that doesn't, just because you expect it to be subpar, don't mean that he should have the title.
Now, it would have been something different if we would have expected it to be subpar, and that joke would have came out and did a Ric Flair run.
Yeah, exactly.
Now that would have messed everybody up.
Yeah, big time. And I'd be like, hey, you might as well keep the title on him for a long time, especially with the popularity that he has. But the thing is, if you're going to be that kind of champion, you're going to be somebody like Ric Flair, you got to be able to adapt to different situations, adapt to pretty much what is the atmosphere, different atmosphere, and that's one thing that he was able to do. All right, keep rolling, bro.
AJ Scale says Harry and Chris CM Punk versus John Cena at the WWE Pay-Per-View Night Champions. Yeah, that's gonna be a Night Champions.
Oh yeah.
And expect R-Truth, Ron Killings, to get involved some kind of way in that. I guarantee you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, Shad Van Dam said, how you gonna be my Uso, but be a hater? Man, look, I love you, but that Jay Uso stuff is
yeah, because look, hey, Shad, this right here with us and you,
we love you, man. We love you,
no doubt about it. We love you to death, man. It has our relationship has to be like old school wrestling fans. Like I say, we can hate what you like. Hey, Chris might have loved Dusty Rhodes. I hated Dusty Rhodes and like Ric Flair. That's the way Chris loved Hulk Hogan, but I like Ric Flair. When I first met Chris like Ric Flair, what the heck? You know, he loved Hulk
because
Hogan.
I was thinking Ric Flair's an old, dirty, bad guy that always cheated, needed the horseman all the time. I'm like, he can't win on his own. He always had the horseman. That's how I thought about it.
Yeah, exactly. But what we had in common was wrestling. So like I say, it didn't matter. Like, hey, you my boy. We are wrestling fans. And that's the way wrestling fans got to get back to. Yeah. Now, if you hate somebody, I mean, I know you're not feeling that way, but I'm just saying, just right here is an example to give to the fans that's like this. Fans today, if you hate their favorite wrestler, man, whoa, they hate you.
Public enemy number one.
Exactly. But we know that's not with you. But man, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not that we don't like Jey Uso. I mean, I just like him in this proper place. You know, it's just he's a tag team specialist, man. And
even though he don't want to get put in the box, he's in the box.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing with like if you go to AEW. I'm switching over to AEW. Anytime I see Mark Briscoe, and he's in all these singles matches, I'm like, it just seems awkward to me without his brother, even though I didn't watch a lot of them, and Chris really never watched the Briscoe brothers. To me, it just seems awkward that he should be in a tag team. That's the reason I think they should have put him with his best friend, man. They should have put him with Jay Lethal or something like that. Yeah. They should have been a tag team. He's just a tag team guy, man. That's all it is to it. And I just look at Jey Uso. I'm like, he's a tag team guy. All that stuff that he does, the super kicks, the uppercuts, the spear, and all that stuff, the way he brings it is in tag teams. And he looks awkward doing it as a solo guy.
Shad said, it's y'all's opinion, man. I'm just clowning y'all.
Oh, I know.
We know you.
we know, man. But hey, it's all good. But this stuff needs to get out to people. What we just, we just now.
Because people take it so serious, man.
Oh yeah, they do.
I mean, yeah, we took it serious back in the day, but not to the point where, you don't like Ric Flair, you don't like Jey Uso.
You don't like Roddy Piper. You don't like Rick Martel, man. You don't like Rick Rude, man. Something wrong with you, man. I can't stand you for that.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, y'all ain't talking for 40 years.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, come on, it ain't that serious now.
Yeah, I know, man.
But for some people nowadays, it really is that serious.
Yeah, exactly. You come around the corner, man. Hey, somebody that used to be your friend, and say you was in school right now. You coming around the corner, man. Somebody that used to be your friend, they looking at you with a side eye. Like, I mean, to tell you the truth, it's on the level of the political thing. To tell you the truth, it really is. It's on the level of the political thing. Even worse to a certain point.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is entertainment, y'all.
Yeah, it is.
It always has been, always will be.
But, I mean, even in NFL, you don't have people like that, man. People don't, they'll laugh and joke about these football teams and even basketball and baseball and stuff. But hey, with this wrestling thing, man, God almighty, man. Oh, you don't like Sammy Guevara, you mother. Yeah. I'm just like, wow.
It's back to the banter of AEW versus WWE. Some people are hard AEW loyalists. Some people are WWE loyalists. You have some people who like both.
Yes.
And then you have those that are either WWE or AEW, either or, hating on each other. And then you got this, it's a mess, man. But,
yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, that's true. And Missy Childers, I see you. Appreciate you coming in, Missy Childers. And all prayers out. Everybody say a prayer for our man, Chris Thunder Anderson. Chris Childers, definitely say a prayer for him. And, hey, I will be putting some information down. I did plan on doing a podcast for Chris Childers, for Missy's husband. Chris Thunder Anderson, one of the best wrestlers here on the indie scene in the Carolinas and Georgia, guys, one of the best that me and Chris have seen. Yeah. And yeah, definitely all prayers out to Chris Thunder Anderson.
And his words are, his hands have crippled more men than polio.
Yeah.
Those are his exact words.
But yeah, he just now went through his second stroke, and man, so all our prayers are with Chris Thunder Anderson, and definitely, man, we want to do some kind of fundraiser. We already have our friend Scott Larson, #Truth. You all know him because he comes on our podcast a good bit. He's already, doing some kind of fundraiser for it and things like that. But yeah, I definitely wanted to talk about that. And pretty much I'll be sending some stuff to Missy. I'll be sending some things to the family. But definitely prayers out to Missy Childers, Larissa Childers, Dylan Childers, and Luke Childers.
Yes.
Usually we call them the Andersons, but definitely the Childers family, a great wrestling family.
Lars, Gene, Oli, all them Andersons.
Definitely look out for them and definitely put your hands together, pray for them. I mean, not everybody is a Christian that listens to this channel, but hey, definitely keep them in your thoughts if you're not a Christian, but keep them in your thoughts and prayers. You're a Christian, because hey, we love Chris Thunder Anderson. We love that family to death, so definitely look out for them.
Yes. And we want his hands to cripple more people too.
Hopefully that'll happen. But most, hey, as long as he gets back to full health and he's walking around and to be able to be here for a lot more years with his family, that's what we want to see. But yeah, all prayers, man. May the Lord put his hands on each and every one of them. May the Lord put his hands on the doctors that'll be taking care of Chris in the future and nurses and everything. But yeah, all our prayers go out to Chris Thunder Anderson.
Yes, definitely. So let's talk about this card tonight,
Let's go ahead and get a few of those comments, and then I want to get.
I didn't get Facebook, man.
Oh, you didn't? But yeah, you can go over to Facebook real quick. If you can see it from here, you can say something there. I don't know if you can, but I mean, you have to look down.
I really can't see it from
with
here,
Missy
man.
there. Okay.
Hold on. I switch over to Facebook.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, he's switching over to Facebook. We're gonna get Missy's, and then we'll go back to YouTube and we'll get those. And then after that, we're going to talk about the card real quick, and we're going to run out of here because I got to grab some food.
All right.
Then I'm going to get on home.
Here goes Teo was on.
Teo's on. Teo. Appreciate you coming on, Teo. My man, Teo, one of the best wrestlers in the Carolinas, up and coming. Oh, man, Teo. Hey.
He's, shoot. I can't get no comments now. What is this?
Oh, you can't get the Facebook comments?
Yeah, it's doing something crazy, man. It's, shoot. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it's doing something crazy. I can't get to him now.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get him off here. All right, we're gonna flip this thing around. Well, no, we're not. We're just gonna bring it closer to us because we can. Yeah, we on.
You have to turn this. You have to turn straight up and get that.
Yeah. Just 1 second. No,
you don't just have to turn.
Hold up. We're gonna take our picture off for just a second, guys. We'll be back on here. But yeah, we're gonna turn it straight up and we're gonna get everything here. All right. Let's see. AJ, did we get AJ right there? Okay. Missy said, hello, gentlemen. Hello to Missy again. All right. And Max says, it's all about fun. I love LA Knight. And at first, Harry didn't like Knight. Now he's a fan too. Yes, I am. Missy said he has had surgery on Saturday. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he has had. Okay. Yeah, he had it Saturday. Okay. Don't have to have it again. Yes. I thought you were going to say another one. All right, Missy said, please continue to pray. We definitely will, Missy. All right, Alma said yesterday was the 9th anniversary of my dad's last stroke before going into hospice. Died July the 2nd, 2016. Sorry to hear that, Alma. Alma says prayers. All right. So, yeah, it looks like we got everything here. So, yeah, we're going to go back on camera here, guys.
And Teo, I got my comments now. Teo said we need more Mr. Iguana.
Mr. Iguana.
Yeah,
okay.
AAA wrestler.
Yeah.
AAA wrestler. Yeah, man.
Okay.
That was comments on that, along with what Missy had to say.
All right, so let's go ahead and run down these comments real quick, Chris.
All right, that was it.
Not comments, run down the matches.
Yeah, the matches for the night.
We're going to talk about them long. We're just going to run them down. And then.
All right. So it's going to be from Green Bay, Wisconsin tonight. We're all going to be from Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay, the Packer land.
Trash land. We got a King of the Ring tournament qualifying match. We got Sheamus, Rusev, Brunson Reed, and Jey Uso. So it's all four of them in a match, man. Whoever wins gets to go to the King of the Ring.
Hey, look, I already said it to Chris. And Money in the Bank, we had Money in the Bank, so we had a lot of these
qualifiers.
Yeah, these three people in the ring all the time. These six-man matches and all that. Look, I'm tired of those style of matches, but we got to go through it. So yeah, we'll be checking that out tonight. So. All right, keep rolling.
Now the Queen of the Ring qualifying matches, you're gonna have Oscar making her return.
Oh, cool. I look forward to seeing Oscar.
She's gonna wrestle Ivy now,
Okay.
and then you're gonna have in that same match, you're gonna have Stephanie Bakure
All right.
versus Raquel Gonzalez. Rodriguez.
Okay.
So that's one match. Then you're gonna have Liv Morgan versus Kairi Sane.
Okay.
And Bailey's gonna be there addressing why she attacked Becky Lynch last week.
Okay, but yeah, Liv and Kyrie, I think it's going to be a good match, so I'll definitely look forward to that.
And then Liv Morgan is also gonna address why she attacked Nikki Bella. And of course, the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther is gonna be there tonight.
Okay, so look forward to seeing Gunther tonight too. Hey, Jay will be there too, won't he?
Well,
I'm pretty sure he's going to be there. I'm sure he's got something to say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but we appreciate everybody coming in, rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. And guys, we are going to get out of here because hey, we got some things that's got to be done. And at 8 o'clock, you can see me on first, and then Chris will come. He will come in because first he's got to have that Zoom meeting with his family. But yeah, all prayers once again to Chris Thunder Anderson, the Childers family. Definitely keep them in your thoughts and prayers. But yeah, we are going to get out of here. Appreciate Christine coming in. Appreciate Teo coming in. Appreciate Mag Magnum coming in. Appreciate Alma Clark coming in. Shaw Van Dam. Yeah, once again, Mr. Childers. Lucas coming through. My man AJ Skills coming through. Always representing Straight Up Wrestling Show.
And Zach Minger.
Yeah, Zach Minger coming through. Appreciate everybody coming through. And there was a lot of people that came on the stream. Like I say, hey, didn't really say anything, but I know you guys are checking it out. And we appreciate each and every one of y'all. Who was that last one? That's Cindy?
That's
Cindy
my girl.
Wright. My classmate, Cindy Wright. Lived in the same neighborhood I lived in growing up. Appreciate Cindy Wright coming in. And hey, we will see you guys a little bit later on. Appreciate you coming in, Cindy.
Less than an hour. Less than an hour,
yes,
you all will
doubt.
see us again. So.
All right, stay straight up, and we'll talk to you later.
Peace.